Hello, everyone. I'm Jennifer Casey. I'm your instructor or facilitator for English 135, Essentials of Contemporary Communication. And you can see over here where my face is hiding the description of our course, which says that it covers the skills necessary for effective communication in professional environments and modern society, and that it reviews basic communication theories and discusses the fundamentals of a variety of communication skills in various communication channels. This course emphasizes applying skills to group and contemporary professional situations. All right. So basically, this is an English class, but it focuses on professional communications and the channels that are available to use in different situations depending on who you're speaking to, who your audience is, the purpose for communicating, and then how you're going to communicate that. So starting this week, you're going to be reading in our textbook and under the reading and activities material about the different channels of communication and how those channels of communication are used. Okay, but I want to just come on and say hi to you and go over a few things about the class. I'm sure most of you have taken, some of you have already taken a few classes, some maybe towards the end of your time here at the University of Phoenix, but just a few tips and some ways to navigate our classroom. So this is the best way to reach me, right here through our messages. And I try to get back to you within 24 hours. Sometimes it's a little bit longer, like over the weekend. So try to get in touch with me as early as you can. And then you can go here to see the grade book, to get to our discussions. Please check announcements. I've already posted the first announcement, and I make at least once, but oftentimes 2 announcements giving you more information or resources, reminders when I finish grading, or like the week's assignments or other types of announcements and information that I want to give to you. But the best way to access the class is through each week. This information is about the class, and there's information on the textbook and getting started, but this is really where everything happens. So I think it's just really important at the very beginning of the week on Monday to come here and to look at what the week's going to be about. Check out the interactive overview, because this is where you'll see the readings and the activities for the week and the goals of what we're going to be learning about, the topics. And then these are your reading material, your learning activities, the textbook. And so communicating in everyday life, and then emails, memos, and letters, which are part of the channels of communication. And then there's always library resources, material, such as readings and links and videos. And then there is, here are the 7 essential channels. So those are the main channels of communication in the workplace that we'll be talking about all of our 5 weeks. And other communication channels, and then of course the discussion. And so what's really important about the discussion is that it's due on, the initial post is due on Thursday, but the calendar of due dates, I can only put in one due date. So that is the final day on Monday when you reply to your peers. So here is when you post your initial post by Thursday, Arizona time, which I think is Mountain Standard Time. So it depends where you are. Because of the time change, they don't change. So now I know that California and Arizona are exactly the same. But during our 6 month of daylight savings time, or are we in daylight savings time now? I'm not sure. I'm confused. But I love this time because I like when it gets darker later. So make sure to get your, I don't give any excused late for discussions. So you need to get your initial post in on Thursday by 11:59 Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. And then you need to reply to at least 2 peers by the following Monday. And there is no posting discussions outside of our week at all. That is my policy, but it's also University of Phoenix policy. And your initial post needs to be 200 words. And you can actually see that in the text box. But I strongly recommend and encourage you to type out your discussions on a Word document, because you can check the grammar, and also if something happens, you don't lose it. But I have typed in the text boxes and then something happened, or I clicked something, or the power went out, or my computer, well, maybe the power and it turns off and it's gone. So I always recommend, and then, you know, you have it there and you just copy and paste it back in there, but you can also grammar check it, which is really important. And then 100 words minimum reply to your peers. Okay, each peer. And you have to post over 2 separate days. So you can't post your initial post and replies on the same day. And then use paragraphs, because paragraphs are besides sentences make up a paragraph, but paragraphs are the basic unit of an idea. And everything you write, you guys, everything you write is for an audience, except for journals, private journals. Those are for you, they're private. But everything else is for an audience. So everything you write in school, at your work, you're writing it to somebody who has to read it and understand it, and has to be clear and concise and easy to read. And paragraphs help readers because they identify one idea. So like a paragraph per bullet point. So it's really helpful for organization and for clarity and for comprehension for your reader. Okay, and then the assignment, and this week's assignment is quite easy. It's matching different channels of communication. And you can do it an unlimited amount of times, and you'll see your grade. So you can do it until you get a perfect grade. You're matching a channel to the explanation. Now, it won't always be like this. There are 2 days that are like this, or 2 weeks that are a little easier like this. And the other week's there's going to be a little bit more work in the individual assignment and a little bit more writing. But we're going to be coming to that later. So I just wanted to say hi to everybody. I wanted to show you where to go, how to go through the class in the most efficient way. I wanted to encourage you to reach out to me if you need help. That's what I'm here for. I really enjoy that. I enjoy it when you reach out to me with questions or need further clarification or help. I would even meet with you if you needed to. We can meet on Blackboard, collaborate. It's like Zoom. My number in the announcements, in my first announcement, my welcome announcement right here, there's my number. If you send me a text and tell me who you are and a good time for me to get in touch with you, it might not be right away, but it'll be quicker if it's an emergency or something that you need more quickly than sending me a message. Anyway, I hope you looked at this, and I hope that you went into, not into the grade book, but that you went into meet your faculty and introduce yourself. I see someone has, and I go in and say hi. So I hope you're having a good week, everybody. And I can hear my dog barking or talking in the background. Let me see. What are you doing, Jet? My dog. Let's see. Can you see Jet? Where are you? There's Jet. You can't see. He's so dark. And then I have my other German Shepherd is on the floor. Let's see. Montana? You can't see his tail. There he is. And meet your faculty and peers. I talk to you about my dogs and my cats. I love animals. All right. That was just some extra information. Have a great rest of your week, everybody. And if you need me, let me know.